experience to get down to business. I made you wait an extra day, but we are here. Again, for those who needed the spoiler warning, it's way too late at this stage. The Seattle Kraken, for the first time, have made the Stanley Cup Final. We will be taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning in said Stanley Cup Final. We had to beat the Jets in 7, the Sharks in 6, and the Stars in 5, so maybe this will end up in a sweep. The Lightning had to beat the Islanders in 6, the Panthers in 5, and the Blue Jackets in 5. Crash, we love you. Take it easy. I will check very, very soon. So we are ready, though, to take on the Lightning here. We made it to the conference final last year, and now here we are. And of course, we'll move over here because we're going to take a look at the team. The top line, as it stands, it's a little bit weird how this has worked out. You have Billy Sutton, though, 18 points in as many games. Shane Wright, 19 points in 18 games. And on the right, we've bumped up Jack Dugan because he's caught fire a little bit recently, which is very nice. How long will it be? How long will it be to play one complete season? As in playing every game? Or are you talking about simming? Because playing every game, obviously, that would take a while. I've done that in 2K10. Haven't done that on this because the gameplay's not as good. But, you know, what are you going to do? Here we go. I can breathe. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, by the way, let's go take a look at 13 followers for that guy that we played in Hut. It's now 14. I'm gonna give him the old shout out, boost him up. Why not? So yeah, Jack Dugan is there. Anyway, second line, Eeli Tolvanen with a beautiful 16 points in 18 games. Yeah, Matthew Tkachuk, point per game pace in the playoffs so far, and Kyle Yamamoto just shy. So the top 6 has been carrying. But we get to the third line. Jake Guentzel struggled. He was so good for us in the conference final run last year. Not so much this year. And you could argue where he's better suited, put him back on the top line to see if it works, but we have him with Bergeron, who's back from injury. He was doing pretty well before he got hurt. And Vladimir Tarasenko's in the same boat. How long did it take you to sim a season? It doesn't take very long. I'm on Series X, so the load times are very, very fast. So, I mean, you can sim a season in under 5 minutes if you ignore the trade deadline. Then the fourth line, Curtis Douglas with 6 points. Nate Schnarr with 7. And 14 points, of course, for fourth liner Tom Wilson. It's a hell of a team. It is one hell of a team. The defense is Eric Brandstrom, who's been fantastic and took that step up that we needed. We almost traded him. With Eric Chernak, who takes a lot of penalties, but he's been really good aside from that. Second pair, Phil Myers, been pretty good. With Adam Larson, who's okay. And then Jake Muzzin, been okay. Next to Axel Anderson, has been pretty good. The goaltending. Of course, it's Connor Hellebuck, and he's back up to a 920. He was really rough in the first round, but he's figured it out. We have had Grubauer on this team. Marc-Andre Fleury's been on this team. Freddie Anderson, Tuukka Rask.
Good for you!
And now it's Connor Hellebuck. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Scorps. I appreciate it. It's been weird. It's been weird, but this team is finally here. The team we are up against, we did get a quick look at them in the conference final. Of course, we also looked at Columbus. This is what they look like. And we could be in trouble. It is Anze Kopitar, who is proving to be ageless, with Steven Stamkos, who is still as good as ever, and Nikita Kucherov, the same thing applies. Second line, though, is Brendan Perlini, who has 17 points. Good Lord. He is alongside Braden Point, who is a point per game, and Taylor Radish, 11 points in 16. Third line, Ryan Dzingel, 6 points for him. Anthony Cirelli with 11. And Jack Studnicka is there as well. What's your favorite team? I am a Bruins fan. Tyler Benson's on the fourth line, alongside Connor Dewar and Matt Luff. The defense is Victor Hedman, still great. Mikhail Sergachev, still really good. Second pair of Joel Edmondson, alongside Cal Foote, who's been great this postseason. And Braden McNabb, alongside Ryan McDonough. The goaltender is still Andrei Vasilevsky. Oof. Did Perlini have an X Factor? The reason I haven't talked about... Hey, this is Riker Evans, by the way. The reason I haven't talked about X Factors yet is, again, there's some weird shit going on with Fog of War. So you don't trust the Edit Lines menu for Fog of War. Or you don't trust Edit Lines menu for X Factors. What you want to do is go into the head-to-head matchup, like we're doing now. You can click R3, and of course it'll bring up what your team has. Which, again, we have a lot of X Factors. Tampa has X Factors with Hedman, Kopitar, Kucherov, Braden Point, Stamkos, and Vasilevsky. Ryan McDonough has a superstar ability. Nobody else had abilities there. So it's some weird crap going on with Fog of War. In terms of the ratings, 95, 93, and an 89 for Seattle against a 95, 91, and I believe that was also a 91 in goal for Tampa. This is a titanic battle. Time to NHL 22 come out. It comes out on Friday unless you pre-order, in which case you can get it now. There's also the 10-hour trial on EA Play, which comes with Game Pass Ultimate. Do I know the German DEL? Oh, Scorps, do I have a present for you? Oh, boy. Scorps, do I know the DEL? Yes. Yes, I know the DEL. I do indeed. Ah! Popped off the hanger. There we go. We do have plenty of Germans in this chat, too. Scorps, I imagine you're from the area? Alright. Alright, at least the menus don't seem as slow. They aren't. The menus were better on 21 if you were on a Series X. The new consoles are fantastic for load times, trust me. With that, everybody, we will start the prediction. I missed the Hamburg Freezers. Me too. They had a great logo back in the day. Who wins the series, Seattle or Tampa? The prediction's up for 5 minutes. And we will see what we got. It is game number 1. Team of the DEL. I mean, I don't really have a team. I bought the Iserlohn jersey, though, for a specific player. But I don't know. I'd still probably side with Iserlohn. Although I've come to understand that Iserlohn has an interesting reputation. For whatever reason. Alright, chat. Let's do this. Our first ever Stanley Cup final game with the Kraken. It is game number 1 of this best of 7. And we will see what's up. Didn't mean to do that with the light. Wanted to do that because the lighting was a little bit weird. Let's do this. We're on home ice as well. The 2 top teams in the regular season, 1 and 2. I do believe we go head to head. First period. And the offense has shown up. Shane Wright for Seattle. Studnicka and Dzingel for Tampa. And Shane Wright again. He bookends the period. 2-2 after 20 minutes. Anaheim's my team. Hey, fair enough. 24 hours and I have it. Pre-order, just standard edition. Fair enough. I mean, hey, waiting's not the worst thing in the world. I will say make up your own opinion, even though I've been somewhat negative on aspects of this game. Make up your own opinion. I'll never say someone shouldn't enjoy the game. I will question if they do based off of my experiences, but that's a different conversation. Second period. Vasilevsky. What's going on, buddy? Matthew Tkachuk, Jake Muzzin, and Shane Wright completes the hat trick. And it's a 5-3 lead for the Kraken. Stud gets another goal. 8 goals against Vasilevsky and Hellebuck after just 40 minutes. That is outrageous. We go to the third. Up by 2. This game is far, far from over. 12 minutes remaining here. I am not holding my breath. Power play for the Lightning. It's a 5-on-3. And a goal for Nate Schnarr. Makes it 6-3. And the Kraken are going to take game 1. Our first ever victory. He scored on Malcolm Subban as well. Vasilevsky pulled in game 1. Shane Wright with the hat trick as we win our first ever Stanley Cup final game. That is tremendous. You cannot ask for a better start to this series. Muzzin and Axel Anderson were amazing. And in goal, Hellebuck had a 917, which isn't outstanding, but it's certainly good enough. Whereas for the Lightning, horrific games for Foote, Benson, Edmondson, and Dewar. Vasilevsky had a 750. Subban stopped 16 of 17, but still gave up 1 in the third period. That is fantastic. And with that, we immediately jump into game 2. Because again, for some reason, there's all the back-to-backs. First period. And a 2-1 lead for Tampa. Eli Tolvanen got the opening goal. Cirelli and Perlini bounce back. And if we lose, it's because Brits just bet on us in chat. So there you go. Second period, we tied at 2. Patrice Bergeron, the shorthanded goal. A tie game, a much closer game. Heading into the third period here. Next goal could very well win this game. Will it be a 2-0 series lead? Axel Anderson makes it 3-2. Power play for the Kraken goes to waste. Can the Lightning tie this up and then go on to win to make it a 1-1? We have 2 minutes to go. And Phil Myers got the empty netter, and we almost celebrated too early. Connor Dewar scored with 24 seconds left, but it was too little too late. And Seattle has a 2-0 series lead. For as unrealistic as this team is, they are dynamite. And I say unrealistic because, let's be honest, if I had built the modern-day Vegas Golden Knights the way that they've been built back when Vegas was first added to the game, people would have said Pietrangelo, Mark Stone, Pacioretty, Fleury, Leonard. Like, people would have laughed at that too. So I always do laugh at the unrealistic tags. What is realistic is that we have a phenomenal chance at winning the Cup. We defend home ice. We have a 2-0 series lead here. But I do not expect Seattle to go away quietly. At all. It is game number 3. The first in Tampa. Let's see what we can do. First period. Goalless. First goalless opening frame of this series. 12 shots to 7. Second period. Goalless still. The goaltending has shown up. We go to the third. And Matthew Tkachuk scores. Less than a minute in. 1-0 for Seattle. Tampa on the power play. Goes to waste. Halfway through the third. Still up by 1. Power play for the Lightning again. Now under 5 minutes to go. Can the Kraken hold on? Sutton, the empty netter. The Seattle Kraken have a 3-0 series lead. An 18-save shutout for Connor Hellebuck, who breaks his ankle. We have a 3-0 lead, but Connor Hellebuck just broke his ankle. Uh-huh. Well, this just got interesting, didn't it? A twist to the tail. Hunter Jones, Olivier Rodrigue, Jesper Wallstedt, or the X Factor Israel Holden. One of these goalies needs to get us just 1 win. I said it before at the start of this. Round 1, 7 games. Round 2, 6 games. Round 3, 5 games. This would be the perfect way, if we get the sweep, to have it be a completely anticlimactic Cup victory. But we are without Connor Hellebuck heading into game number 4. 4 opportunities to close out this series. Helly had a .922 save percentage, and he is done for the playoffs. Hunter Jones was questionable pretty much all season long, but he is likely the guy that we give the opportunity to. And I'll tell you what, game 4, Hunter Jones starts. If it goes to game 5, Rodrigue starts. If it goes to game 6, Wallstedt starts. And if it goes to game 7, Israel Holden will start that game. These goalies get one chance because all it takes is one win to get the job done. We have 4 goalies. All we need is one win. It is game number 4. Will the Seattle Kraken win their first cup in team history? Or will Tampa live to see another day? First period of game 4, and it's 1 apiece. Yamamoto and Braden McNabb. Second period, 3-1 for the Lightning. Victor Hedman and Ryan McDonough. We go to the third. Shockwave, you're killing it with the emotes, by the way. Can the offense show up? Nate Schnarr makes it 3-2. Kucherov gets it right back. Halfway through the third, we're down by 2 once more. Power play for the Kraken. Extended power play. Shane Wright scores. 4:27 to go. Can we tie it? Can we tie it? We gotta watch it. We gotta see it through. We have to watch this one. There's a chance we could tie it. The cup is in the building. Who knows what might happen? But we gotta watch it. It's gotta be done. Down by 1 with just a few moments to go. 4:36 on the clock. And the Lightning win the draw. It has not been the start from Hunter Jones that we needed. Kucherov drops back to the point, gets it in front again, and somehow doesn't put a cap on this game. What a chance for Kucherov. Sutton wins it down low. Great outlet pass, finds Shane Wright. Dishes over for Jack Dugan. Dugan looking, couldn't get the shot off. Wright recovers. Captain fires it on, and the glove stop by Vasilevsky. We'll get a fresh second line out there of Tolvanen, Tkachuk, and Yamamoto. Arguably our best line this postseason. Tkachuk is the centerman, and he does win the draw. Big hit there immediately. Brandstrom goes down. Puck down low, now to the point. Chernak for Brandstrom. Back down low for Tolvanen. Looking to step in. Tried to feed it over to Tkachuk, I believe. Couldn't get it. And Tampa goes down the other way under 4 minutes to play. Kucherov, shot, kick, save, rebound. Still there. Kucherov again fires it wide, and a penalty's called. Tampa will go to the power play. I believe a tripping call because someone tried to block a shot, which is one of my least favorite things about this game and the direction that they've taken with the gameplay. It's Tolvanen to the box. And indeed, it's tripping. Huge moment here. It's Wright and Bergeron out shorthanded. 3:44 to go. Game 4, a 3-0 lead for the Kraken. In this series, the Lightning need to hold on to extend the series. Here's Shane Wright weaving his way through. Wright looking, shot on, and nearly caught Vasilevsky off guard. There's a penalty called, and we'll be going to 4-on-4, an interference call against Brendan Perlini. A huge penalty for Perlini. Oh, Scorps, we're not playing. We're watching the AI. I do play on True Broadcast from time to time. It's a nice challenge because the AI is still super easy to play against. I recommend it sometime. Definitely not online. This play-by-play still rips on the game. Damn right. Shane Wright on the draw. Loses it to Braden Point. And here's Anze Kopitar. Kopitar looking. Kopitar. Shot glove stopped by Hunter Jones. And we'll take that. Again, the cup is in the building. We can tie it up and win it. It's ours for the first time in franchise history as Bergeron wins the draw. To Axel Anderson. They could have been teammates once upon a time. Anderson was dealt to Anaheim. For Kasha, I do believe. It might have been Richie. It's trouble for Edmondson, but he gets it back. Minute 27 of 4-on-4. It'll be an abbreviated power play for Seattle. Here's Braden Point in the corner. Puck is loose. Anderson recovers. Turns it over to Point. Kopitar has it now. Brutal turnover from Axel Anderson. Kopitar still fighting for it. Weaves his way through. Point finds it and scores. Somehow, we failed to recover the puck. A god-awful turnover from Axel Anderson. And barring a miracle, the Lightning are going to force Game 5. Braden Point's 6th of the postseason. It's Studnicka. Over for Edmondson's shot. Kick save, and that was bizarre. Nearly went in. Big hit on Stud, but he maintains possession. Studnicka throws one on. Clip the post. And a penalty called against Phil Myers. As the Kraken are falling apart here. Their first chance to walk away with the cup. And it looks like we're going to Game 5. Where's Jaden Schwartz? We're in 2025, so unfortunately we had to depart from Jaden Schwartz a little bit ago. The team's changed quite a bit. Because unfortunately with EA's rosters and the trade values, there's still some pretty crazy trades. Here's Sorelli, 2:22 to go. Drops back for McDonough. Point looking to step in. Over for Radish. Scores! He lost it, but it caught Hunter Jones off guard. And Tampa will force game number 5. It is 6-3. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. The loss of Connor Hellebuck. And again, right here with Radish. He just like fanned on the shot. I don't know if it registered like stick contact, but it just totally caught Jones in transition. And we will we'll wave the white flag on that one. Tampa gets the win. It's not the first goal we've seen like that with a goalie getting caught. Going from butterfly to stand up. 7-3. They ended up with one more. And again, the Lightning stay alive. We head back home to Climate Pledge Arena for game number 5. Same situation. Cup in the building. I'm going to turn on full presentation as well. And there's something that we have to do. I said it as much. 4 games to get a win. 4 different goalies we could start. Hunter Jones has lost his chance. Olivier Rodrigue, the 24-year-old, will get the opportunity to win Seattle the Stanley Cup here in Game 5 on home ice. Next goalie up is the way it goes, and here we go. Cup in the building once more. First period, 1-0 Seattle. Patrice Bergeron. Dill, take it easy, by the way, buddy. We'll catch you later. And again, shame about the code. Second period, stays 1-0. 27 shots, 27 saves for Rodrigue. We go to the third. Power play for the Kraken. It goes to waste. 5 minutes down. Curtis Douglas makes it 2-0. 7 minutes to go. Now 6 and 5. Curtis Douglas extends the lead. The Kraken up by 2. With 5 minutes to go, the tall king, Curtis Douglas. Endo, the top player, he's Sutton. Top line left wing. The franchise level dude. And here we go. Climate Pledge Arena, the site. Nate Schnarr, the interception. 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes away from potentially winning the Stanley Cup. Shot from the point. Nearly caught him off guard. Great job by Vasilevsky. Hellebuck went down in the later stages of Game 3 with a broken ankle. As Larson able to find Schnarr. Schnarr for Tom Wilson. He's able to dump it in. In the corner, it's McNabb, and he'll weave his way out. Puck up to Perlini. Over the blue line for Tampa. Toe drag. Perlini looking. Gets hit off the puck. Radish recovers. Back to Perlini. He's over in the corner. Finds a pass in front for Braden Point and a glove save. Olivier Rodrigue. Fantastic save. Steps in cold. Has barely played. He stopped 34 of them. As Sutton, Wright, and Dugan are out. And Wright wins the draw over to Chernak, the former member of the Lightning, of course. Here's Jack Dugan. Weaves around, finds Shane Wright. Gets stripped of it by Kopitar. Victor Hedman, just over 4 minutes to go. He'll lose it. Recovers, big hit there. It's Kucherov. Kucherov looking to weave in, held up. Cuts back, it's Kopitar, double teamed. He loses it, Shane Wright up to Sutton. Billy Sutton takes the hit, gets it down low. Hedman takes a hit from Dugan, but Tampa still has it. We're struggling for possession, but up by 2. Kopitar looking, space shot, glove save, Rodrigue. Olivier Rodrigue with the glove saves. So close yet so far. 39-27 the face-off advantage for the Lightning. It'll be Matthew Tkachuk against Braden Point. Point wins it. Foot, shot broken up. Radish can't pull the trigger on a follow-up attempt. Down in the corner, Jake Muzzin wins it. Now it's Tkachuk. Yes, Tkachuk and Muzzin are on the same team. It's great. Tkachuk for Tolvanen. Shot! Blocker stop by Vasilevsky. Now it's Yamamoto. Back to the point. Muzzin rips it. Blocker stop again by Vasi. Jake Muzzin nearly put the seal on this one. It's Radish for Perlini. Kick save. Rodrigue. Huge hit by Perlini on Anderson. But the Kraken recover. Tkachuk again. Leads him into the zone. Tkachuk looking. Tkachuk shoots. Stopped by Vasi. Yamamoto tried to dish it in front. Kyler back to the point. Anderson takes another big hit. He's taking abuse. Tkachuk with space. Anderson, slap shot, wired wide. On the half wall, Muzzin battling for it, but Hedman comes down with it. Hit in the corner there. Tkachuk keeping up that forechecking pressure. Tampa struggling to recover. 2:40 to go. Braden Point takes the hit from Muzzin. What a shift. And Anderson gives it back to him. Muzzin up for Sutton. The franchise, Billy Sutton, not able to hold on to it, but he'll win it back in the corner. Down low for Jack Dugan. All the way to the point, it's Brandstrom. Right, can't get the shot off. Sutton shoots, glove stop, Vasilevsky, and a penalty is called. The Kraken to the power play off of an interference. Minor penalty. It's Braden McNabb to the box as he was just mugging Sutton all the way out of the slot. And with just over 2 minutes to go, we couldn't sweep him, but we're 2:19 away from winning the Cup in 5. Face-off won by Tampa. They need offense. Edmondson having trouble in the corner against Tom Wilson. Bergeron trying to fish it out. Edmondson able to hold on. It's Jack Studnicka. He'll dump it in. You don't really have time for that. 2:05 on the clock. Here's Jake Gensel. Up the wall, it's Tom Wilson. Wilson back for Yamamoto. Shot. Another stop by Vasi. Bergeron fighting for it. Weird stick animations there. And the puck ends up out of the zone. Brandstrom recovers. And here's Eric Brandstrom looking to lead his way in. Yamamoto in front. Another great chance. Tom Wilson just couldn't deliver. Andre Vasilevsky doing everything he can to keep Tampa in this. That pass off the mark. Quickly back in on the attack. It's Tom Wilson again. He's been everywhere. Wilson trying to cut in. Wilson to Gensel to Yamamoto. It deflects off the traffic in front. 1:25 to go. A 20-second difference. Roughly 19 between the power play advantage and the game clock. Brandstrom. Wilson shot again. Another stop by Vasilevsky. Chance here. Wilson trying to hold on. Dzingel has it. A big battle in the corner benefits the Kraken. Puck on net. Vasi's forced to cover with 1:02 to go. An unbelievable forecheck on the power play. And we're live from the great void of space known as the Climate Pledge Arena. GG's. GG's. Yep. Yeah, the cup's in the building. You saw it there, right? You saw the cup? Cup's in the building. Shane Wright will take the draw against Anze Kopitar. Kopi will win it, gets it to Hedman. Tampa needs offense. Vasi needs to get to the bench. Hedman, though, turns it over. Great back pressure by Tkachuk. And now it's Billy Sutton. Sutton looking, couldn't weave in. Chance here for Tarasenko, drops back for Tolvanen. Chance, Sutton shot, rebound, couldn't get there. 45 seconds to go. Cirelli will dump it in. Vasi not going to the bench. Tolvanen able to carry it out. Eli Tolvanen. Pass to Sutton. Sutton looks, and another stop by Vasi. 29 to go. Shane Wright. Sutton scores! Billy Sutton with his 12th of the postseason. And the Seattle Kraken are going to win the Stanley Cup for the first time in their team's history. And we're gonna do it on home ice. I can't wait to see glitches with the cutscenes. Billy Sutton gets it done. On the backhand of all things, we had some incredible chances. And that is the goal that will seal the deal. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I'm telling you now, we're gonna keep going with this team. I mean, I think they're too good to not. I know the idea of starting over, and we could. But I think we got to keep going with it and see how much we can get out of this team. Phil Myers to Sutton. Right, back to Sutton. He shoots. It's blocked. Sutton again, still swinging. Dugan scores! Jack Dugan! What a way to cap off this cup run. It's Jack Dugan. 12 assists now for Sutton as well. The Lightning have fallen apart. It is time for a new era. Sox, what do you mean, why am I still live? It's not even that late. It is time for a new era in the NHL. Tampa's time is done. It's Nate Schnarr's time. 6 seconds. Olivier Rodrigue shuts out the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the Kraken are champions. Olivier Rodrigue. Incredible. Hellebuck goes down. Hunter Jones couldn't do it. Olivier Rodrigue does get it done. And oh, what's that, chat? New animations? Did Tukey know about this and not tell you? There are some slight changes. A huge moment. Olivier Rodrigue. The handshake. Shane Wright leads the way as the captain of this team. Could it be Crosby-esque? Could it be Crosby-esque? Maybe the first of many for the young captain of this team. Jack Dugan as well. The changes to the animation are really nice, man. And here comes Shane Wright to collect the Conn Smythe. The captain gets it done and wins the Conn Smythe. I will say it's still not exactly what I'd want out of a cup animation or a celebration, but it's good. The audio could still be better as well. It is very quiet. And there it is. For the first time in this barn, the Stanley Cup. Tom Wilson and company. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Shane Wright will raise the Stanley Cup as captain of the Kraken. Again, the audio still needs to be better, EA, but you're getting there. Our first cup in team history as he hands it off. Who the hell even wears 55 for us? I think he just skated right over the carpet. Who the hell even wears 55 for us? I don't even know who that is. It's Phil Myers. The handoff to Adam Larson. Imagine Phil Myers getting the cup before Adam Larson. Imagine. Jesus. Something be the first black player on a cup-winning team in the 21st century. Devontae Smith-Pelly comes to mind. Adam Larson's just going for it, man. Whew. Man, Adam Larson doesn't want to hand it over. Olivier Rodrigue. He got it done. What a performance by Olivier Rodrigue. Of all the people to step up. It's a beautiful thing, everybody. The Seattle Kraken
good for you.
have their first ever Stanley Cup. Thank you for the follow, by the way. My goodness. Jack Dugan, third star of the game, gets that goal right at the end. Fun to see it live for once. Hey, I appreciate the fact you're still going to check it out, even though you know what happens. Billy Sutton, second star of the game. You know who the first star of the game is. It was a 36-save shutout for Olivier Rodrigue. Incredible. Incredible for Olivier Rodrigue. The Kraken get it done. Could it be the first of many? It just might be. As we get a look at the stats, Shane Wright was incredible. But seeing the YouTube previews now, different time zone. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's the one thing I hate about streaming is I know not everybody can watch all the time. Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk, Billy Sutton, Ellie Tolvanen was great. Yamamoto was great. Tom Wilson is like a power play specialist, but mainly on the fourth line was great. Again, we had someone like Jake Gensel underperform. Like, Schnarr and Dugan were almost as good and productive as Gensel. Bergeron only had the 7 points in 14 games, but 6 of those 7 points were goals. I didn't think this combination of the team would be enough, but it was. Thank God, San Jose and Edmonton. Like, imagine if that triple trade didn't happen involving Yamamoto. Would we have won this cup? And then Brandstrom really stepped up after last year. We needed him to as well. He had 5 points in 17 games. He had 13 and 22 this time out, which is awesome. Chernak and Brandstrom were a great combination. Myers was solid. Muzzin and Anderson were great together. And again, we had McIsaac play a couple of times when there were injuries. And then goaltending-wise, Hellebuck was great. But Olivier Rodrigue is forever a channel legend. He has to be. That might be his first game with us. I think he played one game this year. Might be his third game in total with us. And he got it done. Hunter Jones, I'm sorry, man, but there's a backup next year. It's Olivier Rodrigue. An incredible run. Why Rodrigue is listed as having 45 minutes. EA gonna EA. What a season. What a cup run. What a team. There it is. The Ontario Reign won the Calder Cup. But the Seattle Kraken are Stanley Cup champions. Which is just nuts. So far, again, it's been Toronto, LA, Montreal, and Seattle. We won in just our 4th season. We also won the President's Trophy this year, and for the second time in the last 3. It's been dominance between us and Tampa. And we got him. Stamkos did win the Art Ross this year, as well as the Hart. The Norris went to Dougie Hamilton. Stammer won the Lady Byng as well. The Calder went to Cole Sillinger. Conn Smythe, of course, to Shane Wright. The Vezina went to Connor Hellebuck. The Jennings as well. Alexiak won the Masterton. Of course, we moved on from him. Had to send him to Nashville. We kept Adam Larson over him. It broke my heart. Wilman St. Louis was the coach. Yes, the Wilhelm Schnacks. Couturier won the Selke. Stamkos to Ted Lindsay, and the Rocket Richard did go to Ovi. In the AHL, Joe Valeno put up the most points. was also league MVP. Lawson Krause scored the most goals. Matthew Ward was the top rookie. I think it's Emil Viro, if I'm not mistaken, top defenseman. And Jesper Wallstedt was goalie of the year. Adrian Kempe, MVP of the playoffs. So we have some big choices coming up with this team and what to do next. But for now, for the moment, we enjoy the moment. And we enjoy seeing that logo next to that cup for the very first time.